some strawberry, not ice cream. We are getting ready to go live with
That ice cream?
uh YouTube.
Ooh,
Hello, hello. Oh, wonderful. We are live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad to be with you guys today. Um, I am going to go ahead and get started, and then I'm going to introduce you to our guest today. We do actually have two other guests. We have three total guests on today, but I want to introduce you to those two, and then we'll get to our main speaker. We're going to be done in just a couple of minutes because this is a 15-minute live. We don't do anything longer than 15 minutes in this team. We make things happen and we have action. We do action, right? Is that what we promise, team?
yeah.
That is what we promise. That is exactly correct. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to get to my participants and get to my team so I can see everyone. First, I want to introduce Linda McBee, and you can't see her right now, but she might be able to come off camera and wave. I'm not sure if she can or not. She's at work. Linda has a mental health background, is very knowledgeable. Linda and I have been friends for what's measurable in decades as opposed to what's measurable in years, which is amazing because we've been friends for such a long time. Second of all is Reverend Dr. Marianne Pageant. She is a doctor of metaphysics and has been an instrumental guide in my life. Although we've only met a couple of years ago, I do believe we've known each other significantly longer than that in other ways, shapes, and forms. Marianne, you want to say hi and one quick thing about today so we can keep it short?
Today's going to be amazing. You should all always be here because 15 minutes, if you can't find 15 minutes for yourself, for your business, then what are you doing? Just create the 15 minutes. It's going to be well worth your while. And yes, I am a doctor of metaphysics, but we've known each other for just over 3 years, but probably lifetimes, you know? We
For
vibe, which is
certain.
what you should be doing. You should be working with people who you vibe with.
A vibe with my people. I agree
Where's
with
my
you.
magic?
I agree with you. When things are really crazy, Marianne is right
Your
there. What do you
wand.
have?
This is my magic wand.
Oh, she's got her wand.
I bought this at one of my trade shows.
Thank you so much for bringing that. Now, I do want to tell a quick story about Marianne. When I injured myself on my trip in Cancun, Marianne did Reiki on me and helped me to get out of pain. And I think that's amazing. And of course, Linda took good care of me, just like a sister would. She babied me like nobody else could baby me, stayed with me in my room, made sure I didn't fall again, because that was really easy to do, talked me out of wearing high heels when that was a ridiculous, comical idea. But now I'm going to introduce you to the star of the hour, and I'm going to really have this person share a lot. So Rose is Linda's stepdaughter, which is how I met her. So I consider her 100% my niece. I think Marianne probably does too. Um,
Mhm.
Rose is our niece, by definitely by energy, and that makes it so much more beneficial because that means that the information that she's giving to us we can assimilate faster because she's part of us and part of that whole story. Interestingly enough, Rose is also into marketing and doing amazing things, and I've seen several of the things that Rose has done, and I had to interview her and share. So Rose, go ahead and tell us a couple things about yourself and anything you'd like to share.
Of course. I'm in 30. I have been I was in customer service, still am in customer service, of course, because we provide obviously an amazing opportunity for people. But I've been in the customer service industry for over 12 years, just left automotive this past year to do this full time. I have two wonderful children. I have an amazing husband, of course. Got three little fur babies, and all of us are on this product. It's really helped me be able to find a community and a purpose to where not only is this product a tool in my belt, but now I've been able to find other tools in my belt to where I am the star, and everything else is the little things that help me shine along the way. So I am actually currently becoming a sound bowl healer, so that is my next adventure, my next purpose, so that I've been called
Nice.
on.
That's an amazing calling. I would love for DJ to do that with his amazing things. Yeah. Sound is my frequency, is my favorite modality too. So there you go. It just never ends when we talk. I swear every time I talk to these ladies, I feel like I'm more and more me. I don't know. Do you feel that way, Rose? Like you're
Oh,
getting to
for
be
sure.
more yourself. Like, look at her. You know what's funny, Marianne? Notice what she's wearing, that beautiful color combination, the purple and the green. Isn't it like it's just like talking to another mermaid?
It's so psychedelic. Those are totally my colors. I love it.
Hmm.
I
It's
love it.
so
But
funny.
Rose just fits right in with the four of us. Like I know you're specifically family with Linda, but really like we're so family in so many more ways than just one, you know? So beautiful.
That is
It's
so
definitely
true.
chosen though. Like regardless, your family's chosen, and I've learned that.
Of
Like
course.
100%.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a true fact. That's definitely a fact. I do love my family. I definitely chose my family in the between, in the liminal space between, because I've always been super close to my biological family, which is unusual. I didn't know that was so unusual. Rose, I want to dive right in because we've talked a lot about doing events and vendor shows, and some of the things that have been exceptionally supportive of your business. Tell me first and foremost, do you prefer to sell at your events or do you prefer just to share the information?
100% to sell. My time is worth money.
Okay, and you do bring in money at these events.
Yes. Yep. So there's always some kind of energy exchange, regardless of if it's money or not. Even to receive a sample from me, there's got to be something because our product is so amazing and so valuable that I'm not giving it away for free. It's worth way more than that.
Nice. I really appreciate what you're saying there. Now, you've done some really interesting things. Would you say that you've had an evolution from where you began doing the events to where to how you do them now, or has it really remained the same?
I was actually just talking to my mom about that this morning. So that's quite funny. So I definitely had told her that for what we do, to be 100% honest with you, you do have to find your own way. You can look and you can see what other people do and take them for an example, but you really it's got to feel good for you because if it doesn't, you can keep trying and trying and trying and trying, but there's going to be something that's missing until you really find what speaks to you and what is your purpose to follow. Of course, everybody is here to be able to give you the examples, but you really have to find what works for you. To where in the beginning, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do boxes and then I'll give out free samples of 2 or 3 products. To where now I don't give out any samples. I give out free stickers, is what they receive. But if you want to receive a sample from me, then you're subscribing so that you can stay up on information from me and from what we do because not only do we have products but we really have a community to where you can uplift, so you're receiving something at the end of the day. And then two, to really be able to give that try before you buy process, to where now I have a healthy candy bar where people can make their own, so it gives everybody their own personalized options and they're not feeling like they're pushed one way or the other, especially with the younger generation. You kind of want to start a little small, have the investment be a little smaller, prove its purpose, and then go from there. And this product 100% proves its purpose.
That's wonderful. And I would agree with you completely. There was a time in the beginning where I would have been nervous if somebody said, well, I want to make sure it works for me first. And I would be like, oh gosh. But it's interesting because my first experience with this product personally was so effective, and my husband's was so effective, and then friends of mine, it was like everyone I knew was having these radical things. So I no longer am fearful when somebody says they want to try it because I
Yep.
know that. But I do actually prefer not to give samples any longer, just as you say as well, Rose. So I really do like that. um when you do events and you're packing up your gear to go to your events, how much gear do you have to take? What do you bring with you to do your setup?
I have a total, I can carry everything in one load by myself. I have a 4 foot table. I have one banner that I will take, the tall, like stand up banner. Then I have 2 bags that are probably like 3 foot by 1 foot on each shoulder, and that's what I have. And then including in there is one plastic stand that I will have boxes of product, because some people do want to have the boxes, because at the end of the day you don't want them to be confused when they go online and they see all of these boxes and all of you had was maybe the buy like the bar or smaller options. You really want to make sure that you at least have something that the company actually has, so that your representation, it connects, it follows through.
That's a
um
good point. I like where you're looking with that because you're right. If they were to receive something in the mail and it was so divergent from what you were sharing and showing, they'd be like, that isn't what I thought I was getting. So you've got a good point there. I like that. That's smart. Good thinking. When you're doing these events, would you say your focus is to talk to the passersby, the guests, or the vendors, or a hybrid?
Hybrid. Honestly, I'm just very loud and outgoing. So I make it a point to kind of just talk to everybody. If you look at my table, I'm saying something to you. Like, "Hi, how are you? How's your day going?" Or honestly give a compliment, because at the end of the day, who doesn't get, like, everybody needs compliments. Don't play with me. Last night I was at an event and there was some beautiful ladies that were walking by, and just to see them and just acknowledge them, and then they turn around and not an hour later they come back to the table and they're like, "Oh, so what you got?" But I didn't do
Ah,
it because of that. I do it because at the end of the day, every person deserves to have a compliment.
that's so nice. I love that idea. Would you say that people will come to you as they walk around first and then make a second pass by every time? Is that common? Or is it commonplace for them to come to you once and then they go on to something else and you don't see them again the rest of the show?
Honestly, I will get more of a pass by in the beginning, and then as long as I stay positive and I stay warm and I'm there, they'll actually end up coming by. And another good point is when you're looking for events, you need to really look for something that's consistent and is a routine. And the reason that I say that is because this product is literally the first frequency based product. It is so new. It can be challenging for people to wrap their head around it. So, if they do start seeing you, have consumers that are coming and you have a rapport with these people, you already have return customers that are coming and purchasing. You have people that are seeing people coming and purchasing. You get to ask them, "How was your week? How are you? What happened exactly? Like, what's good?" And not I'm so much better at in-person follow-up than I am at phone follow-up. So I've
Okay.
learned to use my strengths. I want to be in person, more follow up, because that's where I get my personal in person reaction. That's where you really make a difference. That's when you're in there and you're in the community. And my purpose is to make sure that other people, especially women and moms, know that, like, they're not alone, and like life is hard sometimes, but you have outlets and you have people and you have a community to where once you find it, it's not only supposed to be a place that you can go, but it's also supposed to give back to you. And what better way for it to give back to you than to be able, like, I've literally found something that I get to go do every week. I get to bring the product that I love to take that's in my home, that I get to make money off of, and gives me money, like, and gives me stuff in return. So it's a win-win. I don't understand.
I think where you're looking is so beautiful because you're looking at the total picture rather than just one singular aspect of it. Now,
Hmm.
I know you live in Florida where the weather is usually much warmer. I know right now we're having a really oddball cold snap.
Mary
But
and be
would,
mad.
well, say that again?
I said Mary and be a little upset because it's so warm down here finally.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Our Canadian friend, yes, who's
I'm
up
so
there where
done with winter. I am so done. I am usually done by the beginning of January, but this is now just too much what's happening this year. It's been far too cold, and Julia and I are not, I might only be a few degrees cool, like colder than you, not like that much more. I don't think we have that much of a difference. And I'm just like, I need to move. Like, what is going on here? Like, this is just
We're
too
all
much.
going to invade Florida, all of us. Or maybe we have to go further west now. Maybe we need to all invade Arizona. At this
Hometown.
point, we might need to go that way.
Arizona, Florida, I'm in. New
Right.
That's right.
Mexico,
There you go.
Vegas, Nevada, let's do it. California, whatever, let's just do it.
Let's just go that way. So when I hear that, and it's funny because Marianne was just on, and I know when she does events and she hosts events, Marianne hosts events that are definitely in a facility. Would you say you prefer indoor or outdoor events, or have you done much outdoor vending at all, Rose, or is that something you look forward to
Like,
this season?
I like outdoor events if it's not hot. Because
Oh,
I
hot.
will
Okay.
say is the only not totally beneficial thing is that our product can get a little sticky if it's too hot outside. Um, so, but honestly, I love a mixture of both because you get to really meet a good mixture of people. For me, it's more of does the event itself feel right? Does it feel good? If it stresses you out, don't do it. If it stresses you out, do not do it. I have learned. Like if it's something that I'm super excited about and I'm like, okay, like this is manageable, but it's not stressing me out. And I know, like, oh yeah, I'm going. Like, I look forward to my Wednesday nights. Even yesterday, I had a nail in my tire. My daughter was sick at school. I had to go pick her up, but like it didn't ruin my day. And I still looked forward to going. And I made double the amount that I did the week before. So, like,
Whoa. Do you guys hear that? I want to take a moment to be here now in that. I want to sit in that what Rose just said. She had some things that could have taken any of us out. Any one of those things, a nail in her tire, that could really wreck your day. I mean, I really mean that because you have to manage that. Or a sick child, you have to manage that. That could take you out. And then on top of it, to have an event that could really wreck your whole way of being. Not only was she looking forward to what she was going to, she doubled her normal production. It is really impactful. I want to sit in that. I want to think about that. I know a lot of it also has to do with, getting on our product and staying consistent with our product because that also keeps us moving healthfully in the right direction too. And I just have to say, Rose, my hat's off to you for that. That was big, really
thank
big.
you. That really made me like feel like I've got this. Like, I've got this. It's
Yeah.
good. Like
You know what?
it's a good, like you can definitely feel the change from last year to this year. And like for me, and I know it's a very big year for me. And it's just finding the momentum to keep on going. And like this is the momentum.
Yeah, the
And I
shift
just want to
is
say
massive.
this is a different level of maturity, like not just age maturity, but energetic maturity, inner maturity that is really like that's what it takes. So you have a nail, so you fell, so you hurt yourself, so you had to go here, so you had to go do this. Like, so what? Life goes on, business goes on. That's just the way it is.
Hmm.
And I don't want to
You
give
don't
anything away, but sometimes, Marianne, you just have to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. Is that what you're trying to tell us all here?
pick yourself
Marianne?
up and dust yourself off, literally.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the energy that you portray and like you give out. So like you have to, unfortunately, like not unfortunately, like you have to stay positive. If you stay positive, then positive things happen back to you. And like you really have to like stay in your lane kind of, but in a good way.
Mhm. Yeah, no, and
Right.
just keep
Not
going
stay in your lane like in a negative. Get in your lane, more like I'm going to stay on
on
track,
track.
Yep.
Stay
on the
focused.
track, on where I'm going, what I'm focused
I
on.
heard this morning, this is such a great analogy, and I don't remember where I heard it from, but I heard this morning that you really should be a lighthouse.
Yes.
And the
Yep.
reason why is because you don't move. You stay stationary. Your light is shining. Whoever is going to get lost is going to get lost. But whoever finds you, you're going to save them.
Mhm.
What a lovely way of sharing that and what you're looking forward to and where you're going in the future. Rose, in our last couple of minutes here, or in our last couple of seconds, truthfully, I would love it if you would give one singular piece of advice to a business owner who might be looking for an opportunity. What's the one thing, not specifically for our own business, but let's just say in general, that has been instrumental in helping you find the right business for you that you would give to anyone? And where can they reach out to you?
I would really say that for any business, in order to strengthen your business and for your business to become stronger, because that's I mean, any successful entrepreneur or business owner, anyone that's really trying to have an ease of life from here on out, really needs to find a product, a line, a community that's going to benefit them with self care. And this is it. It just makes sense. And like you have to be able to have something that's going to fit your habits. So then it's easier for you to build systems because then it's easy. It doesn't feel like it's pushed. And when it's easy, those people will find you. And if you need to find me, then you're going to find me on social media at Rose Campion or Glow Legacy. That's where you'll
Glow
find me.
Glow Legacy, G like girl or golf, LOW. Glow Legacy, Rose Campion. Rose, thank you so much. Dr. Marianne, thank you as well. Linda and Melanie was here as well. I absolutely love sharing this. And I think this is a great format for our team. We have the most intelligent business professionals in our group. Definitely marketing experts as well as adjacent as far as good health and nutrition goes. Rose and I definitely have a similar background. She comes from customer service. I come from commission sales and
Me too.
marketing. And Dr. Marianne comes also from, she and I definitely have a lot in common. She comes from medical adjacent. She comes from medical. She comes from metaphysical. Is that true as well? And Melanie, I know next time we're gonna see if we can get Melanie in on the conversation as well as Linda. I want to thank you guys. This is absolutely already live on my channel. If you want to go look for a replay of this, if you want to download this or get some more information, you can go right to Julia Flynn Worry on YouTube, and I'm that everywhere. So I'll repost this so that you can learn more about Rose and how to get in touch with Rose. Rose is about helping other young moms as well. I know she didn't mention that at this moment, but I would say that Rose is about helping other young moms to find their happy, to find where they're going to excel and really bring value to their family in a multitude of ways, not just one singular thing, but bring their families together. And it's super impressive. I really, really admire Rose and what she's done for her family as well as for this family and this community. So we will see you next Thursday from 11 to 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we love you, Rose. Thank you again, and see you
Thank you
guys
so
later.
much. Bye.
Love you. Bye, everyone. Have a beautiful day.
Love you all.
Love you guys. Bye.
Be well.
Well, that was easy.